thing. It was as if he had eaten something that didn't agree with him. And he would say, well, the reason that I was trying to tell you about what happened is that this guy went over to the other, like something was upset in his stomach. It just was funny. He did a drunken character when he told his jokes. Yeah, he loved to do a drunk. And very, very funny, too.
Typical sober drunk.
Oh, jolly guy, rotund, happy all the time, big smile, laughing all the time. Never saw him in a down mood. Most likable. And I've worked with a lot of guys I didn't quite like. You know, there's been a lot of them that thought that they were above everybody else, but Hal was very, very down to earth, very likable guy.
Yeah, he had a good memory, too. He could remember everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Yes. Well, I got a memory, too, like a whip, except on names. I'm great on everything else, but it comes to names. And, well, they're so much alike, they're so similar, I guess that's what you call a senior moment.
Do you recall the last time you worked with Hal, or?
I think maybe it was on the Pooh series.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
we'd all come in and we'd all line up at the mics. And I also worked with him at Hanna-Barbera, and it was the same thing. Several times one of the performers had a conflict, so they would bring him in separately after everybody left. But they preferred that we all be there together because we were able to play off each other. And a lot of the stuff was ad-lib between us. So on occasion, when one couldn't make it, they'd bring him in alone, and he would do his stuff.
Yeah.
But quite frequently, it lacked some of the fun because it was just line one. Okay, take one, good. All right, do line 6. Okay, do it once more. All right. Oh, that's fine. That's a taker. That's a keeper. Now do line 28. And the guy would be there alone. But most of the time, we managed to get there together. And we'd all line up at the microphones. And it was a jam session.
I bet it was.
Oh, God, it was a jam session.
People laughing till their stomach hurts? Or?
Oh, well, a lot of that was kept in. Because it was so funny, we'd throw ad-libs that weren't really in the script. And the guy would say, oh, I'm going to keep that. That's great, let's keep that. So we added a great deal when we were all together. When we were alone, it sort of became just routine. But when we all worked together, we just had a ball.
Yeah, what was Sterling Holloway like?
Sterling was a pleasant man, but I was very, very hurt at Disney. Because when Sterling got to be older, and he was just a little bit feeble, they canned him.
Yeah.
And he was still the greatest Pooh. He did Jungle Book. That's the problem with Disney.
Yeah.
That's what they got rid of me for.
Yeah, the magic is faded.
That's what they got rid of me for. You know the excuse to get rid of me?
Was it your heart trouble, or?
No, nothing at all. I was ready to go. Some guy up there says, Winchell doesn't sound like Tigger anymore. That was the reason. So they got this other guy who, I won't mention names because he's doing well, but if they thought I didn't sound like Tigger, they got a guy who sounds like Jimmy Durante.
Yeah. Well, you are a Tigger, Mr. Winchell.
Well, I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah.
For kids, except junk, and if they're exposed to some of these soap operas or later shows, there's always a scene where some guy's getting in bed with a girl, and just, the values are gone. So I'm looking to put on material that is pristine. It comes from the old days when we weren't even allowed to say hell.
Yes, yeah.
Today they say, you pissed me off, like it's nothing.
Yes.
Like it's nothing.
Hal never did, if there was something bad, violence in a movie or something, he wouldn't do it.
Well, the society has changed.
Yes, it has.
I mean, just take a look what's happening in San Francisco. They're all running up there to get married. You never saw this before.
No.
So, you know you've got a different audience out there, but I'm only concerned about the kids.
Yes. Yeah, they need a good upbringing.
I want to find something that the parents will feel comfort and relaxed to know the kids watching.
That's nice to know.
Yeah. I think we're on the right track.
Yes.
But we're going to be first, mind you. There are, I would say, proportionately, there are maybe 15% of the public that has TSL. Most of them still have dial-up, and you can't stream video on dial-up.
Yeah.
Not fast enough. But I'm looking way ahead. Like we looked at the beginning with black and white TV. It suddenly turned into color. Then it turned into high definition. Now it's going into plasma. Now it's going into liquid crystal. I mean, it's evolving. It used to be 4-inch square when I started.
Yeah.
Now you could buy 70 inches, like a movie theater. Well, I'm looking ahead to the time when the majority of people will have DSL or high speed. And then the kids can stream it and watch this every day.